You know you don't have it all figured out, so what should you be practicing? In this video, you're going to get a quick tip that will get your goals in order and a simple plan to put it into practice. Hi, my name is Jason Klobnak and I'm a jazz trumpeter from Denver, Colorado that helps musicians find a better way to improvise. If you're looking for a quick jazz improv tip that will help your soloing, then you've come to the right place. I had a student recently ask me, my holiday break is coming up and I have a few weeks off. What should I be practicing to get better for next semester? To answer that, we should look at what practicing is and what it should not be. By definition, practicing is performing an activity, exercise, or skill repeatedly in order to improve or maintain one's proficiency. That means we need to be working on a skill set to regularly improve that skill. Practicing should not be aimless. It should have a purpose and a goal. That goal is to improve. You have to look at your goals and figure out what needs maintenance and what needs to improve. Maintenance is easy. The problem is we spend too much time on maintenance and not enough time on improvement. Well, what needs to be improved? The answer is our weaknesses. That's what we should be practicing. In terms of jazz improv, what are your weaknesses? Do you need to improve your ear training? If so, work on it. Do you need to improve your facility in the key of B? Well then, guess what? Work on it. You have to take an honest assessment of what you need to improve in your playing. You become a more complete player when you consistently work on the parts of your playing that are not as strong as others. So here's a really simple plan to help you reach your goal of turning those weaknesses around. You may have heard of this acronym before, but it's called the SMART plan. S stands for specific, M stands for measurable, A for achievable, R for realistic, and T for timely. All of them combine together incredibly well. Let's say one of your weaknesses is playing in the key of B. Is that a specific goal? Not really. There's a lot of things to work on in the key of B. But if your goal is to be able to chromatically target the 1, the 3, and the 5 of the key of B up to quarter note equals 150, guess what? That's specific. Why does it need to be specific? Because it helps to make it measurable. You either successfully hit that goal or you didn't. Achievable and realistic go hand in hand. If you're not sure what chromatic targeting is in the first place, it's not in your power to achieve that goal because you don't know what the term is, let alone being able to realistically meet that goal in the first place. Another great example for trumpet players. I want to play a double C by next week, and you can barely play out of the staff today. Sorry, man, not realistic or achievable yet. The last is timely. Can you meet that goal in a defined period? For our example of the key of B, can you reach that goal in 2 weeks? Is that realistic given where you are honestly at now? Well, what about 4 weeks? For your SMART goals, write them down and be competitive with yourself. Did you reach your goal? If yes, awesome. Now move on to another weakness and knock it out. If you didn't, take another honest assessment and try it again. Don't let another season go by and your weaknesses just sit there making you an incomplete player. I have a sneaking suspicion that the key of B may be troublesome for some of you. So, why don't we take a simple chord progression like from Bye Bye Blackbird that's normally played in the key of F and try it out in the key of B. I'll take a chorus and then give you a shot right after. comment down below and tell me what's one of your goals. For me, I'm trying to memorize more standards. My goal is to have 3 new tunes a month. I hope you've enjoyed this video and that it has added value or benefit to your playing in some way. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and that bell that's right next to it that lets you know when another video comes out. And if you know any other musician that might find this useful, you can share it with them too. Until then, my name is Jason Klobnak, and I'll see you on the next one.